I'll have a T1 sugar.
Cold drinks.
Yeah, down the end, mate. Squash. You have a shug, do you?
What are you doing tonight, Nick?
Cleaning.
Cleaning your house because your parents have been away.
Mum and Dad are back tomorrow afternoon. So we'll do some cleaning.
Do you enjoy having the house on your own?
We do. We were just saying we wish we had it a bit longer. It's nice just coming home and chilling out. Watching a movie, playing some COD.
How was your day today, Sean?
Monday, mate.
Did you work? Oh, it was a Monday, so it's just
Monday, mate.
you generally just get on with it and then.
Yeah, and today I was lifting heavy roof trusses, mate. Not good on the old back at all.
So your back's still playing you up?
No, not as bad as it was, mate. Not when I had the bad injury.
I'll keep telling you to have a bath.
What?
I'll keep telling you to have a bath when you go to work.
Have a bath, I think.
And what's your brother's name?
Full name?
Yeah, go on if you know it.
Nicholas James Tennant.
Nice.
If I know it.
Nice.
What's that?
Your brother in 3 words.
Yeah.
What would they be?
First one would be funny. Third. Second, I'm gonna go with kind, but he can be quite selfish.
If your brother had the same question to you, what 3 words do you reckon he'd describe you?
I think he'd go for the kind or generous or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I always lend him money and that, and I think he does appreciate it. Nice. Imaginative. A little shy, maybe?
Can you tell me a funny memory about Nick?
Because the first one that popped in my head.
Yeah, tell us that one.
It's fucking, that's funny. It was when we were about maybe 11, 12, on a summer's day, out playing, having a water fight in the garden with our super soakers, and he ran to the bottom of the garden by one of the flower beds, laid down on the flower bed, on the grass next to the flower bed, and was squirting me. And he got like a sharp pain on his knob, and he ran indoors, sort of like almost in tears. And I chased him. And I was like, "What the fuck? What's going on?" And he had a red ant on the end of his bell end. It was biting his bell end. Yeah, that was fucking painful for him, but it was well funny.
Can you tell me some bad habits that Nick has that you hate?
Bad habits? I don't know. We don't annoy each other. If he can't find something, he gets quite like pissed off and angry a lot. It's probably just built up stress from his job. And that's what pisses me off the most. Is like he'll come home from work, can't find something. Like once he was like, "Oh, fuck, I'm off footy shorts," and that. It was getting really leery, bashing everything. It was only me and him home. Bashing doors, slamming stuff, and I watching telly. Like, just fucking shut up. And walked straight into his room, opened one of his drawers, moved one bit of clothing, and his shorts were there. Yeah. And I had to go at him for that.
What does Nick like to do in his spare time?
He loves watching nature. Like.
Does he?
Yeah, programs. That's if he's watching telly.
Yeah.
He's recently got into FIFA.
So who do you reckon's more stressful?
Oh, definitely him.
Yeah.
Hands down, mate.
Yeah. Right, it's a question about you. If you're on a desert island, you have to have one person with you. Who would it be?
Him. It would be my brother. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Who would it be?
Rihanna.
So it wouldn't be anyone that could help you survive. So it'd be like Tom Hanks, no?
Well, no, because he'll fuck off with his ball, wouldn't he? But if you thought about logic, I'd say like Ray Mears. That guy's a fucking legend. Yeah. Ray Mears.
Now you put it like that. Sure.
No, that's cool.
I don't really like think of stuff in my room and stuff that I couldn't live without. Like my Xbox, I'll be able to live without that.
What about Nick? What can he live without? Is there anything?
Like water?
Me. we've all had brother fights.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. We've gone like a bit too far and like punched one of us or something. But then instincts kick in. You know, you're both gonna get in trouble, so you'd stop it straight up. For him, change on my bedside table, he'd always nicks
What,
that.
he nicks your change?
Yeah. Not like
quids or 20p.
sort of like for footy.
Probably like a couple of quid for 30 or something.
Yeah.
But we don't really nick each other's shit, to be honest.
No. That's cool, I think that's it.
Yeah, brilliant.
Right, first of all, what's your name?
Nick.
And what's your brother's full name?
Sean Alexander Tennant. 3 words.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. Imaginative. Just not as confident sometimes.
If your brother had the same question, what 3 words do you reckon he'd describe you? How would describe you?
I don't know. Annoying.
He can be quite selfish.
Can you tell me a funny story about your brother?
The one that comes into my head straight away is we were like camping in France or Cornwall or something like that.
Yeah.
And we were like, there was like a converted barn, and there's like three like barns. Well, it's all one big barn, but it's like done into 3 houses. We were in one of them, and like there was like a family in the other, and they had like loads of young kids, and like there was like an outer shed barn which was like converted into a games room, like the people we were renting it off or whatever, staying it off, and we like played pool in that, and they had like a little ball pit, and I got him to chuck us at one of these like foamy balls, and like I pinged it across the thing, and we like he was like, yeah, give us a go, and I was like, I teed one up, and he wrapped the cue round the table and snapped it in half. And we like he was saying we should just chuck it in a bush, and no one found it, and I was like, nah mate, no, why don't we just stick it together? So we like jammed the wooden bits together, and I put it on the table. And the next day I woke up, and he was like pacing up and down the room. And the little kiddies that were staying next door to us were getting a roasting off their dad for snapping the pool cue. And he was in his PJs like, I've got to go out there, man, I've got to go out, like, I need to admit this. And I was like, mate, just leave it. And they were like, we were just playing swords, and their dad was like, what the fuck are you playing swords with a goose stick for?
So you didn't go out in the end and tell him?
No, I just persuaded him not to.
What does Sean like to do in his spare time?
Spare time?
Yeah.
Playing, like every day I get home from work, he's either playing on his Xbox or watching a film. And he's always watching a film. Yeah, big time. Stressful. Me. Me. I don't know. I think I've always probably had a shorter temper. But every time I like work now, stressful. Like, it's nice because every time I get home, like, it's nice to see him and chill out and that, and then he'll just start coming up in my face and doing the most annoying things. But he does eventually get the point that I'm really fucked off.
Okay, what is your brother's favourite film? Or one of?
One of his favourite films?
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan, Starship Troopers, Old School, Road Trip, Riding in Vans with Boys. Definitely Starship Troopers.
Anyone in the world, and you had to live with him on a desert island, who would it be?
Rihanna. If I was
Literally
shipwrecked there now?
Yeah.
Sean. But if I was born there and just grew up, I'd like to run into Rihanna.
Alright, that's all the questions.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, done.
Riding in Vans with Boys. It's just, well, no. I mean,
Biting his bed on his knob.
Foamy balls. Nothing. Well, like water. Starship Troopers.
End of his belly.
Bicker.